Hello and welcome along and welcome back to SnowRunner, where we're once again picking up where we left off from last time. We're just trying to turn this truck around. I think we actually can get around the back of this. That's quite a difficult place to turn around in. So on our truck, you can see we've got the bricks for the pipe dream mission, and then we've got the service spare parts for clearing the roadblock. What we're going to do is get these two down to the down to our main garage, and we're going to drop off. We're going to drop off the trailer with the service spare parts on it and take those up using our other truck, and then we can just switch back to this truck with the metal that's at our garage, and take that straight up to the factory, which is that away. So strictly speaking, we could come this way and go to the factory, but I want to get this roadblock cleared. So we should get that cleared today, and we should get the pipe dream mission completed. So well, we've got to get the fuel tank trailer up there as well. So there's a fair amount of stuff to do. Really, yeah, ideally, we want to get these service parts onto our other truck, but there's no way of us doing that, unfortunately, because we've got a fuel tanker we need to get up there as well. Alright, there we go. But I have an idea for that. This, though, is pulling this quite nicely at the moment. And if we can keep it from getting too stuck like that, we should be okay. Right, four-wheel drive. No. Okay. Invisible winch attachments, come on. And disconnect. Sometimes you just need to pull the trailer a little bit, just to take the weight off it. And then it goes absolutely fine. We've spent a lot of time struggling our way along this road, to be honest. But we are here now. There we go. We might end up getting both our trucks up to the factory at this rate. Oh, I was closer to that than I realised. Forwards. There we go. So we got over the worst bit of that fairly nicely. Everything is pretty much downhill from here. Again, we need to try and avoid this big water hole at the bottom by going through the trees. We should be able to do that. And this will then open up the top part of the map to us, getting this roadblock cleared. I don't think it gives us an easier route to this warehouse. I think we've still got to go this way, but it does give us a bit more of a fighting chance. And if we have time today, we might go and scout out and open out that last watchtower that we have at the top of the map. Right, so here we want to aim ourselves down this way, past this telegraph pole here, yep, and then into this bit. Fantastic. So yeah, back on the route that we've done for the last three videos. Yeah, I think we've been travelling this route back and forth for the last 3 videos, setting this up. And I'm really, really pleased that we're going to be moving a bit further today. But it's always a little bit of a struggle, a little bit of a fight to get down here. There we go. Yeah. This is a good truck for us to have along here. Which is why I don't normally bring, why I don't bring the GMC up here. Because that would just be a real pain to get this way. Alright, there we go. Now, as always, the trick is not running too fast down the hill with this. So we want to try and avoid damaging it. Especially in an area like this where again, we're still a little bit muddy going down here. And oh god, I'm getting used to this road. I'm getting used to having to sort of where the best route to go on this road and everything is. For example, here I know that I want to stick as close to the telegraph poles going through this mud as possible, and I want as much speed going into this mud as possible. As much momentum as we can get going down here makes a big difference. Come on. I don't want to fight the ruts is the thing. We want to try and use them to our advantage. And hopefully get close enough to the next pole to drag ourselves forwards. Come on. Okay. Let's try this. It's amazing how much difference positioning a winch like that does to just keep us going and keep pulling us forwards. And that's the trick with this, is making sure that you're attaching the winch strategically when you need to. Not just trying to pull you forwards, but also trying to pull from behind forwards, if you see what I mean. Right, and come on, a little bit further. I should be able to go, yeah. Winch and up. Give us that little bit more oomph. And clears us. There we go. Out of that. We are getting, I'm getting so much better at navigating that mud hole. That is all the difference. As we head back down here, and we're going to head into our yard so that we can swap trucks and get ourselves moving with the other one up to the roadway. Can we? I don't know. Can we get up that way? We might be able to get up that way, I think. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave this trailer here. Attach trailer. Right. And this one, we're going to attach up to this truck up here. So this is the stuff we want to take up to the top. And what we need to do is we actually need to refuel this trailer. So let's turn this engine off. And we're going to go into the garage and get the other truck. So, garage is there. Into that. Truck storage. And in here we've got this. So I want to activate that, deploy it. And back, customize it. Now we can't do much to this truck, unfortunately. We can up the engine, which would give it a bit more oomph, I think. Yeah, I don't know what. So that's lower. That's B plus. Okay, so we've actually got the best engine in there, I think, for what we want to do. Power to weight, it's slightly better. Durability, it's slightly worse. Fuel consumption, it's slightly better. Ooh. Okay. And the one that costs, yeah. So it might be worth putting that in. A little bit more power to weight, I think, is a good thing. So let's install that. Gearbox, we can't change anything. Oh, we can put the raised suspension on this. Okay, so we'll put the raised suspension on. That will be more useful. We can't put any of the all-terrain tyres on. We need to fit. We need to get a bit higher in level for that. So, don't think any of these change any of our settings, so no. Winch, we haven't got anything else. Diff lock, engageable is still locked. Spare wheel, we can't do that. Snorkel, we can't do that. And then, if we want, yeah, maintenance frame add-on, seismic vibrator module, loading crane. Now ideally, I would like to put the loading crane on here. See if we can load the stuff from that trailer onto it. So we're going to give that a go, I think. Purchase that. And we can put the flatbed with that as well. Okay. And that should do us. So back out. Leave garage. So this now has its own positives to it. And the reason why I've got the loading crane on this is because I want to get our cargo off this and onto this flatbed. Right. Unpack cargo. Activate anchor. Now, I'm not exactly sure how you use the crane on this. Refuse. No. Ah, crane mode. There we go. Okay. It doesn't seem to want to lift this. Oh, is this going to work? Right. How do I get this onto my trailer? How do I lift the... No. No. Right, and then V, and then detach cargo. So, right, and then send that right out the back, which we can't do. So we want to exit crane mode. Right, and detach the trailer. Well, I want to pack cargo. So detach trailer. Attach pack cargo. Get out of here. Back up to here. And this is when a crane just comes in so useful. Right, and enter crane mode. Right. And now learning how to do it with my bit. So attach cargo, lift. Much easier from the side. Yeah, look at that. Swinging it about. Now, I want to check where I am, so we want to come in a little bit. Yep. Lower it down. Oh, no. Lift it. Right, now lower it down. And that is done. So let's detach cargo. And exit. And pack cargo. There we go. Restore crane. Anchors are all activated and everything. And we are away. So, my reasoning behind that, and the reason why we've put this all on here, is because what we want to do, I can show you now, is the fuel tanker we need to pick up is here. So we can pick up the heavy fuel tanker here. We can then head up to the roadblock, sort the roadblock off, and then continue around to drop off the fuel tank. So, let's, best route for us is actually going to be up this pass here. So there, 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 to there, there, pick up that, and then head round, up across the bridge, to our roadblock, and away we go. So I'm hoping that raising this is going to make the difference for it not having the all-wheel drive. The biggest problem I've had with this truck is basically not being able to get where I want to. Raising it, I'm hoping, is going to make a difference. But I don't know how much of a difference it's going to make. I'm going to turn my lights on because we are getting to that stage, which tells you how long we have to really get this complete. But we are a lot further along today than we have been. Yeah, it won't do very well over rocks like this, especially being rear wheel drive only. Just need something to sort of maneuver it a little bit sometimes. Just give it that little bit of oomph that means that it doesn't get stuck on stuff. Like we are. The trouble with these wheels and this kind of roadway. Right. We need to connect to something else with the winch. Is what that was. Like that. Well, we pulled a tree down. Let's reverse back out and try and go a different way. Try and go a completely different way because we're just creating a mud hole here for us to get stuck in. Like that. There we go. Managed to find a tree with enough oomph in the ground to actually pull us forwards. That was more useful than the live trees that we had. Right, round we go. Hitting our points. Again, it's taken us a while to get up here. We've got a slightly better weight to power ratio with the engine that we put in this. We also have having it all raised a little bit means we don't ground out quite so easily. So we're able to sort of move stuff across. And what we want is to come around here. Reverse up. Ooh, okay. No, we can't take the tanker. That's annoying. That's really annoying. So we can't continue round with the tanker today with this because we need the we need a hitch on it. We need a bed hitch on it. So that is not possible with this. We might have to actually take this back and put a new configuration on it in order to get it to pick the tanker up that we've got to take round. And it probably says that in the mission briefing, to be honest. It does just mean a trip back down to the garage, because of course we've got cargo on this, which we haven't got. Well, we've got cargo on both our trucks at the moment. But I'm impressed actually with how this GMC has performed. It's done better than I expected. And it has got us where we want to go today. With the stuff on the back that we wanted to get on it. Yeah, a better setup would have been to, but I realised, would have been to have put, to kept this cargo on that trailer and towed it up there with the with this on a with this saddle on it. So we've made it anyway. We can clear off our rock slides today. And there we go, 1,650 to clear the roadblock. And we need to take this back now. And get this sorted with a saddle, I think. So back round we go. Oh, come on. There we are. And away we go. Back down to the thing. Oh, I can't believe we've got to drive all the way back down again. But if we get back down there, we can get the saddle on here today. And then we are purely on the pipe dream next time to get that job done. And as I said, this GMC has performed well today. I'm impressed and I'm pleased with it. We might not be able to put the raised bed or the raised suspension on it for this next job, but it is definitely, wow, it is definitely done well for us. And we need to get some fuel into that other truck somehow, because that is not going to do well, I don't think, going forwards. That's got all the way back, but with no fuel in it, and we can't take it into the garage because we'll lose the cargo. So the alternative is to take its cargo off and onto this. That actually is not a bad alternative. Is to switch the bricks onto this, get that other truck fueled up, and then use this to get the bricks and the metal up here. Little bit of a hole. As long as it doesn't get stuck, we're all good. Because we have no all-wheel drive on this. We do have diff lock though. No, we don't. No winch points visible. We might be ending this with a stuck truck. Because that is moving slightly, but not a huge amount. Ah! Nope, that is not moving anywhere. With no visible winch points, we're going to have to go and get the car and get it out. Let's have a look. Just check there's nothing. No, we've got ourselves in a pickle. Right, so I'm afraid that is where we're going to end, because it is the night time has come. We'll come over and we'll get the car and we might see if it'll move, but at the moment that is going nowhere, absolutely nowhere. Which means that all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel and ring that bell. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.